Hello everybody, I got a special guest with me right now. President of the Board of Directors, J.J. Wendell, and some big things going on here November the 10th. Wonder if you could comment. A lot of controversy right now surrounding our main event.
I've got all kinds of comments. Just pick one out. I guess what you're concerned about is Payne's match. He claims he was cheated on. He claims his foot on the rope. Referee didn't see it. He lost. Simple as that. Belt changed hands. We have a new champion. I am not going to stand out around the ring and second guess the referees. They're men we hire. They're men we pay to make those decisions. Guess what? We don't have instant replay. Not going to do it. Referee counts 3, match is over. Payne lost. He needs to just deal with it and move on. I really wish he would just move on. But that's the way I see it.
Well folks, there you hear it from the President of the Board of Directors, J.J. Wendell. Looks like right now we got us a brand new television champion. Hello everybody, welcome to Era Wrestling. Daniel Terry here along with my co-host.
You know, I don't know what to be mad about first.
John Diamond.
Whether it be the fact that you're wearing a t-shirt when I have to wear this polo shirt.
What's wrong with this t-shirt? It's an Era Wrestling shirt.
Why can't I wear my suit if you can wear a t-shirt?
Well, I don't know. I didn't make you wear that shirt. I didn't tell you couldn't wear it. All I know is I came into the office and they said, here you go, man, you a new t-shirt from airwrestling.com and it looks pretty good. So they told me to wear it this week.
Alright, fine. Blame JJ. But speaking of him,
okay,
I saw what you did earlier with him. Your little interview with JJ.
Yeah, I opened the show up, yeah.
He's just driving it home. How unfair he can be.
Well, the reason he wanted to do that interview, he was actually scheduled to come in and help us out with a commercial for the December the 15th show and to actually conduct that interview the night of the show, the last show that we had, on the November 10th. But as you seen last week, folks, he was rudely interrupted, so he's good enough to come in and do that interview with us later. So I don't know why he would have to do that. You got any idea?
You know, the only thing that's important is he's unfair. He don't care what I think or Payne thinks or the fans think or anybody thinks.
Now, here's
he
the
don't
thing.
care.
Here's the thing. We told y'all last week. If you agree with what John's saying, airwrestling.com, get on there, write us. All you gotta do is hit the contacts link, or you can go to Facebook or Twitter, get a hold of us like that. Let us know what you guys think. I mean, you've seen the pictures. We're very interested to know what you, the viewer, thinks about this situation. I've got my own opinion, and you know, I said last week if I was the president, I'd probably just go ahead and hold the belt up. I think that's the fair thing to do, and the thing about it is, I don't think Draven Lee wanted to win the title like that either. You know, let's not make this out to be Draven Lee's a bad guy. You know, he got an opportunity to win the belt. He hit his move. that he's beat Payne with 2 times before, and he got the 1, 2, 3, so he thought. And as of right now, that's what J.J. Wendell's saying happened. And much like I said last week, that's all we can do is just live with it.
You know, what's with him, getting the championship November 10th, as painful as that is to say, what's with him just such a short period of time later getting into a huge match with Death Stalker last week?
I don't know. That may have been a match that was already scheduled. If Payne would have won, he may have had to have wrestled Death Stalker. That may have been the way it was. I don't know. We'd have to ask Mr. Wendell, but I'm sure that was. We don't schedule these matches the day of. They're always scheduled months in advance.
Well, I know that Paul Buchanan, when he gets back into the country, is not going to be very happy with what happened.
Well, we're going to try our best not to subject you guys to it this week, but we did in the office get a little bit of footage from Paul Buchanan. You guys are going to get to see it here in the upcoming weeks. I know you're dreading it. We are too. I don't know for sure what's on that footage. I know some of it was from November the 10th. He made it a big deal that he flew in especially for the show, but I don't know.
Well, I wonder what is he going to end up being in a happier mood tonight?
According to Paul Buchanan, this was off camera. Of course, me being the host for the TV show here, I get to have some conversations with about all the guys. Paul Buchanan seems to think he's going to shake up the world here in the next few months because, according to him, he just signed, or in the process of signing, I should say, 2 new athletes. I don't know if that means 2 new athletes to Air Wrestling or 2 new athletes to
Buchanan family or company or Gittera Corporation or whatever he wants to call it. Plus, does that mean that's 2 additions or 2 replacements?
I don't know, but I can tell you this, folks. James Cole not liking the situation. And Death Stalker equally is upset.
Well, right now we have something else that probably James Cole won't like, because he's at ringside right now with Death Stalker as he's prepared to go one-on-one with Freak Show.
And obviously, Death Stalker don't like him being out there. We seen that a few weeks ago. But I'm looking forward to seeing what happens here, see if James and Death Stalker gel together any better. But there's no sense in holding it up any longer, folks. We're going to take you up to the ring.
All right, John, here we go. Second week in a row, we've got to see the Death Stalker. And I tell you what, man, he's a little bit upset.
Yeah. Well, look at last week.
Man, he's scaring the camera person over here. Oh, referee, you don't want to do that.
No.
That's a bad idea.
Death Stalker's already angry about what happened last week. I mean, he could have beat Draven Lee. I mean, I honestly think he could have.
I think he did have him beat.
But James Cole.
No, man. Hey, James Cole was trying to get him to pin the guy.
He don't understand James Cole.
No, he don't understand him. I do know Death Stalker's American. I don't know why he can't understand English. I mean, it's just, I don't know. He seems like he can't grasp the concept. Somebody's trying to help him out. Here you see him chasing. Wait a minute, what's this? Now, how do you do that? How do you get back out on the other side that quick? Well, that didn't work either.
No.
Here he's getting back in the ring right here. And, yeah, Death Stalker's up. Now, what's this, John? Now, we seen these 2 guys together here a few weeks ago, but that didn't have any effect on Death Stalker either.
He don't know who to go after.
Well, he's liable to whip them both. And
well,
James Cole's throwing a fit.
This would have worked better for the Beetle twins there if one, Death Stalker wasn't as big as both of them combined, and 2, James Cole wasn't at ringside. So there's no numbers game going on here. They're still outnumbered. James Cole could leave and they'd still be outnumbered.
Well, James doesn't seem to be all that interested.
He's got him pinned.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be that interested. You know, if that was my guy, I would have been over there pulling this guy off the apron and tagging him in the chin.
I don't think he's worried.
Now you got James Cole distracting the referee as well, and Death Stalker's got a win right here. And here you can see the official getting upset, telling James to get off the apron. And this is a hard job for our official this week, John.
Yeah, I don't envy him. Of course, I don't envy either one of these Beatles that's getting choked to death by Death Stalker either.
And here you got James trying to draw the referee's attention to the fact that one of these, I don't know which one to be 1 or 2.
Freak Show 1 and 2.
I guess it don't make any difference, but we'll say, I don't know which one. I guess, well, they switch out, so I guess 1 would be outside. We'll say that.
Well, I would say the fat one, but that don't narrow it down either.
Well, there's that. And here you see Death Stalker. He don't seem to be very concerned that there's 2 guys out here. And he's saying, you know, I don't know if you guys heard that at home, but he's saying, you know, give me one of you.
Well, he didn't, you know, literally say it. He just kind of mimed it.
Well, he grunted it.
Yeah.
But here you, well, I started to say here you got them getting back in the ring, but they're a little hesitant, aren't they?
Well, I mean, the referee really don't know what to call here either. I mean, does he make one of them go back? And if he does, which one?
Well, right here you seen Death Stalker didn't know which one to go after. He just picked one. I guess it doesn't matter.
No, I don't think it does.
If I was a referee, I'd put all of them out of here. Cole and the other Freak Show, all. And here you got, you know, they're being really smart. This is a good game plan. To get the Death Stalker to chase you all over the place.
Yeah, but one got caught.
Yeah, well, and here you got
See,
the
now it's
double team.
2-on-1.
Look at this. Death Stalker, it's like you're trying to beat up a Mack truck. It's not going to work. And here you got Death Stalker continuing to beat on these guys. James Cole's pleading with him to get back in the ring. And he's real close to being counted out right here. And that's it. That's it.
That's a double count out.
Death Stalker could have secured a victory right there, John.
2 weeks in a row, counted out.
Counted out, and Paul Buchanan's not going to like it when he gets back.
No, he's not.
We better go to commercial break, John. We'll be right back. Would you like to see Era Wrestling for free? All you have to do, head over to EraWrestling.com. Send us a question or comment, and if we read it on the air, you'll receive a free admission to an Era event. Head on over to EraWrestling.com now. Welcome back, everybody, and John, there you see the Death Stalker just really not getting the job done again this week.
He can't focus. Paul Buchanan apparently is his driving force to keep him focused. And without him, he's nothing.
Well, James Cole having a hard way to go with it, but that's not all we got going on. What else we got this week, John?
You know, in the main event, here in just a few moments, we've got Dexter York and Funkmaster V. 2 guys that I do not care for a bit. And now, speaking of these 2 guys, let's look at what's gone on the past couple of weeks. Payne and Noah Richards, they got tired of hearing Dexter York run his mouth. So, a couple of weeks ago, Payne done something about it. Now, also November 10th, Noah Richards minding his own business. He was out there. Funkmaster V got in his face. Basically, just challenged him, more or less.
I thought it was Noah Richards that came out and challenged.
No.
Memory serves me correctly.
Your memory's wrong here. And J.J. Wendell forced Noah Richards to compete against Funkmaster V, even though Noah Richards just already had a match scheduled. And what happened? Funkmaster V, using his dirty tactics, caused Noah Richards to injure his hand.
Well, you know, instead of trying to take John's word for it, we're going to show you just a little piece of that right here. And you're going to see this on your screen, folks. You know, here you see John Diamond's talking about Noah Richards and trying to tell you guys at home that Funkmaster V broke his hand. Well, the fact of the matter is, you can see on your screen, that's not the case. All Funkmaster V did was roll out of the way, and Noah Richards a victim of circumstance.
But even after that happened, Funkmaster V continued to work on the hand.
That's wrestling.
No, he's an injured man. They should have called the match off.
What about when Noah Richards and Payne broke David Michaels' hand?
Yeah, you're talking about history now. There's
We're talking about history right now. If you want to talk about what's happening right now, John, talk about what's happening right here in just a few minutes when Dexter York's going to be taking on Funkmaster V. That's what's happening now. You're the one bringing up a history lesson.
Okay, let's talk about what's happening right now. Noah Richards is injured because of Funkmaster V.
Is he injured?
He's injured because of David Michaels. I mean, right now he's recovered.
He told me November 10th his hand was broken. We seen him on the program last week versus Bobby Dart. It didn't look like there's anything wrong with him to me.
He has good days and bad days.
All he was doing was trying to get out of wrestling David Michaels. That's who he was contracted to wrestle. He thinks he's going to wrestle Funkmaster V and win a belt, and that's it. And that's the bottom line. And I don't know why he's so tore up and upset over Funkmaster V's belt when that's a non-sanctioned title. It doesn't increase his pay in the least if he did wrestling and win it.
The moral of the story: Dexter York, Funkmaster V are awful people. They're going one-on-one here in just a minute. And I hope they wipe each other out.
So let me get this straight. Draven Lee, Dexter York, Funkmaster V, David Michaels, anybody affiliated with Paul Buchanan, all terrible, awful people.
That sums it up pretty good.
Well, folks, that's enough of that. We're going to go ahead and take y'all up to the ring.
Alright, John, here we get to see Dexter York in action again this week. And actually both these guys somewhat of a newcomer to era wrestling. Here you see Funkmaster V with his, what is this now?
East Tennessee YouTube Television Championship, which is he's defending against Dexter York right now.
So he's putting the belt up against Dexter York?
Yes. I don't like either one of these two.
Well,
you got Dexter York prancing around here, running his mouth and distracting Payne, who should be focused on the Era Television Championship. You've got Funkmaster V, who brings his own belt from home and calls himself a champion. And look what happened November 10th. He gets in there and uses all these dirty tactics and winds up injuring Noah Richards' hand. And then, of course, David Michaels went on to injure it even more because he's just takes advantage of people.
Okay, here you got Dexter York. Got the advantage right here with the armbar, but I want to comment on the tirade there. Noah Richards injured himself because he missed a fist drop.
That's a naive way of looking at it.
But the part of the tirade that I liked the most is where you said Dexter York was prancing.
What do you call it?
I don't call it he walks in here and puts his stuff on and goes to work. He's not in here trying to tell everybody that he's better than them or any. He's come in here, he takes whatever match the office gives him, and he shows up and he wrestles, and has been pretty successful at it, I might add.
You know what he's good at taking? He's good at taking a beating, because that's what happened 2 weeks ago when he was wrestling James Cole, and Payne came out there and beat him and Cole up.
Yeah, and what was the point in that?
That was to prove a point.
Don't Payne have other things to worry about right now besides Dexter York? Why is he making this such a point?
As soon as Dexter York walked in the dressing room, he started rubbing people the wrong way. People like Noah Richards and Payne. And he got what was coming to him.
Who don't rub Noah Richards and Payne the wrong way?
Payne and Noah Richards don't.
Well, that's what I figured. That's a good answer. I don't know them. I never heard either one of them say anything about liking anybody too much. I don't think they even like each other.
They like each other just fine. They're family.
Well, I know that. That's why they just have to be associated with each other because they're family. But I don't really think they like each other that good. Here you see Dexter York going for a pinfall attempt. And I tell you, this is an interesting match because of both these guys being new like they are. Dexter's been really successful with us here, regardless of what this guy sat next to me, I tell you.
Against guys like who? Rogue?
Well, he did get a victory against Ron Sexton, and that guy's a veteran. A very, very good wrestler is Ron Sexton. But, you know, if you look at overall body of work, which is what got Dexter York here in the first place, Dexter York's had a lot of success against a lot of people, Payne and Noah Richards included in that.
You know, I still don't think he should be in the ring right now in a title match.
Who?
Dexter York.
In a title match?
He's in a title match right now.
John, I
don't think that title should even exist.
Well, I see what you're saying. I don't think that's a title match. You know, I guess it was an agreement between Dexter and Funkmaster, I guess, that he was putting the belt up. But what's he get if he wins it? You follow what I'm saying? I mean, it's not a sanctioned title. He's not going to make more money when he gets his check from Era Wrestling because he's not a recognized champion. Well,
it doesn't matter to me. if somebody's going to get a shot at that YouTube championship, it should be Noah Richards or Payne.
Well, I'm sure Noah Richards, you know, that's part of what got him in trouble on the November the 10th show.
What?
Is him griping about getting a shot at a belt that, you know, I'm not going to say don't exist. What's this?
He's dancing.
But anyway, I thought I heard somebody say something about him tapping out or something, and he, I guess, demonstrating his tap dancing abilities.
I don't know what I'm watching right now.
Here you got Dexter going back to the arm. Hey, a little bit of a low blow right there from good old Funkmaster V. And Dexter in some trouble right here. And a knee to the midsection.
Blow. Is that the kind of person that should be representing East Tennessee on YouTube?
Well, I don't know. Is it like split up into regions like that? I'm not a big YouTube guy. I don't know.
Apparently.
According to the Funkmaster, I guess.
I mean, the title has to be sanctioned by somebody somewhere. Did YouTube sanction it?
I seriously doubt it.
I'm guessing somebody from East Tennessee sanctioned it.
Well, I guess we'll have to get with Funkmaster V and find out the history on that belt. But
you do that.
Well, who you rooting for in this one, John?
Well, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm rooting for the ref.
Well,
no matter who wins, I still win.
Well, I guess that's a good way of looking at it. But here you got Funkmaster V, and you know he's not having a bad showing here against Dexter York, is he?
No, he's not.
He takes a big suplex right there. But I'll tell you, probably having a little better showing against Dexter than he has thus far with Era Wrestling. Would you agree with that?
Well, it's easier to smack Dexter York around than it is Noah Richards.
Well, I don't know about that. As I recall at the show, I don't think there was a whole lot of wrestling involved in the Noah Richards Funkmaster V match.
No, it was Funkmaster V using underhanded tactics to cause Noah Richards to hurt his hand.
Anything it's specific to what you're talking about, or?
You've seen it. You know what I'm talking about.
Well, yeah, that's my point. I've seen it. I really don't know what you're talking about.
The people at home that saw it, they know what I'm talking about.
And there you see Dexter York with a drop kick. It's irrelevant either way. It's in the past. It's history.
See, look, he didn't even get a 1 count.
What's your point?
He didn't get a 1 count.
Well, the match ain't over, man. They kind of keep trying to do it until somebody gets a 3 count.
Oh,
That happens.
that drop kick didn't land. He's going for the figure 4.
This is his move. And he's got him way far away. What we got
There
right
you
here,
go.
John? What in the
That's
world is
payback
Noah
is what
Richards
that is.
doing
That's
out here?
payback.
Now, exactly why is he attacking Dexter York, John?
Because he don't like Dexter either. Dexter's been running his mouth about Payne and Noah Richards, and this is payback for him too.
Well, I haven't been hearing him saying anything other than the fact they're causing trouble in the back. It's because they don't want Dexter here because somebody in the office, the producers, put together some kind of little package showing Dexter wrestling Payne.
Facts are they don't like him.
Why would Noah Richards even
Now look
care?
at that, they're double teaming him.
Well, he did just get involved in their match.
That's cowardly. 2 men on 1.
And here you see Noah Richards. He's going to take a break and get out of here. And I tell you what, John, this right here is a bad situation.
Yeah, I agree. It is a bad situation. 2 thugs out here double teaming 1 man.
John, 2 thugs. It was their match. Noah Richards is the one coming out here interrupting things.
He came out here to express his opinion.
Well, we don't need his opinion. We wanted to win. What's he doing
He's
right
got
here?
something to say.
Well, John, we're out of time.
Let him talk.
Well, for John Diamond, I'm Daniel Terry. We got to get out of here. Join us next week, everybody.